Alright, how's it going everybody? I'm going Ostrich, that's Captain Goo, how do you do? And today we're here to continue on from where we left off in our SoulSilver Pokemon Randomized Nuzlocke. Last episode I talked a bunch of random stuff and we made it here, so we're gonna see if I can complete this puzzle, you feel me? And we're going to continue on from there. Hopefully I'm not going to absolutely El Stupido on this, but like I said, hopefully I'm not going to El Stupido on this. And oh my goodness, I think I say that I say that sometimes because of Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids. Just it's gonna. Of course I'm gonna bring it up, but I'm not gonna even remember. Oh, it was Ed, the big purple, the big purple thing that was scared all the time. Real, that was a fun show. I really liked that. I mean, I still feel like growing up, like my generation had like the best of TV. And I mean, which I guess I grew up more in that early 2000s. Like I watched like the early 2000s. Like that was me growing up. And you know, I would just say like I mean, people who actually grew up in the 90s, I mean, they had Rugrats, they had some of their stuff, but I wasn't too big on that. Like what really it is like I feel like whenever I grew up, and then like the 50s or whatever, when it was like the Flintstones, the Jetsons, Scooby Doo, like all that stuff. That that's some of the best, and I don't feel like that can be argued there. Those are, I mean, you had the 50s or whatever, the Hanna Barbera, which is the classics, the absolute classics, and then you have, I mean, then I grew up with like Teen Titans, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like the really like it was the darker, like it was good. It was like it was good, like graphically art style. I love the art style of that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then like they've just gotten so dumbed down. Teen Titans got so dumbed. Like I grew up in the dark and edgy time when everything was like dark and sharp and just great. I mean, you're gonna. I mean, SpongeBob. I should start and I could just end with SpongeBob being like the what I grew up with. And then so SpongeBob, Very Odd Parents was like my thing. I grew like the way what I watched, like I would argue like I probably might have watched more Very Odd Parents than I watched SpongeBob. Very Odd Parents was underrated because SpongeBob, like everyone watched SpongeBob so much more. I I quote a lot of SpongeBob stuff, and I'll like for Gil, I've done a lot of I've actually started trying to incorporating a couple of SpongeBob things in there. But don't let it steer you incorrectly from the fact that whoa, whoa, whoa. Um, don't let the SpongeBob hype tear you. Hopefully my audio's not bad. Don't let the SpongeBob hype steer you away from the fact that uh, Very Odd Parents was what it was what I watched. I mean, that was Doug Dum more than Dimsdo Dim Dum. That's right, Doug Dum more than Dimsdo Dim Dum. Um, one of my favorite things. One of the there's this episode where they're on Volcano Island. Like they go back in time or whatever. I think I don't remember like the logistics of stuff. I didn't care as a kid. I was just watching. But oh, this is cool. There's some stupid stuff in it, but they would they were living on a volcanic island. A volcano erupted. Trees caught on fire, and then the fire department came, and all the women loved the fire department because it was a bunch of shirtless dudes that were all chiseled and buffed up. But what they did is they would run up to the fire and go fire, 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 rock, 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 and they're just pelting it with rocks. And to me, that was amazing. So I will. I say I do a lot of fire, 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 rock, 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 rock. And if I do continue that, then if I say that, now you know why. There is the cockroach with world domination. Um, I mean, Cosmo doesn't have the same amount of lovable stupid as Patrick does. I can say for a fact that is true. Like, that is just totally, absolutely, 100% the truth. Is that, Patrick is just stupid and he's hilariously stupid. So, alright, fine. But, um, Very Odd Parents was really good. And then, I don't know if it was like I aged out of what, but like, then you had Baby Poof, and then, like, Baby Poof was like at the back end, and then there was like, oh my goodness, it was some crazy, like, and then it's like apparently there's like a dog, and then there's like another girl at it. Like, I don't know, but what I watched was good. What I watched was really, really okay. Move up here, bud. Okay. Yeah. All right, go down. There we go. All right. I don't know if I've ever done that too, but um, let's just. I mean, Phineas and Ferb was like the back half, and like Phineas and Ferb was pretty good. I mean, I'm. I'm claiming like a whole like till I was like 11 or 12. I think. I'm trying to remember how long I watched cartoons. Kind of a, um, which oh, also Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. We're starting to get into the good stuff. And you know what? Also came. I didn't really watch anime. I watched Dragon Ball Z. Just a teensy bit. Just a teensy bit. But like that it came on like right at my bedtime, but I would watch it like a couple episodes here and there. And I all I remember was Piccolo. I remember the green guy, and Piccolo was my favorite character until I actually watched it through. And whenever I actually watched it through, Gohan's my favorite character. So there's there's that. But um also I will I'll probably claim Naruto, One Piece, Bleach. I will claim that as like my generation's shows too. And right now, I mean, Bleach is now my Bleach. I mean, Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, like they are my favorites as far as anime. So we'll stick with them with that. I'm trying to think which I did like I liked some of the live act. Disney was the live action place, and Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon were cartoons. And for a fact. I mean, there hits a point where you move to Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. You move to Hannah Montana. You move to that stuff, which that was the stuff my sister was watching at first. But then I was like, oh, this is all right. So, like, I started to watch that, and I mean, I would say, and then that was also the Wizards of Waverly Place, and I feel like I watched those because, like, Hannah Montana was probably like the first childhood crush, and then Selena Gomez was the other like one. Yeah, yeah, I feel pretty safe saying that. Yeah, it was Hannah Montana, and then it was Selena Gomez. All right, what's y'all's childhood crushes? Haha, roped you into it. You have to answer. Expose yourselves. Uh, not in the weird way. Expose, just kind of explain. Like, what is it? What was your childhood? What was your childhood crushes? Because, like I said, I watched Hannah Montana, and like as soon as I seen Wizard of Waverly Place, I was like, nope, it's her and Selena Gomez. So there you go, just a little extra. So you watch and you end up like I was watching those shows, just being like, oh, she's cute. So that was me as like a 10-year-old. So yeah, but Ned's Declassified School Survival. Oh my gosh, I didn't even mention Danny Phantom or Jimmy Neutron. Oh my gosh. Um, I didn't mention Edda and Eddie. Oh my goodness, like, and you know, Camp Lazlo was probably a step below, and it doesn't deserve to be on the list with all these. But there was a point where I was watching Camp Lazlo more than just about anything, and I'll be honest, because I I liked Cartoon Network too, and I will say, I remember there being an episode about a bean, but I don't remember much of Camp Lazlo, which, like I said, that shows you like it shows you the difference in the TV shows. Um, okay, and I say I'm a lot. So, okay. What else is there? Rugrats, which I mean, I watched Rugrats, but I don't know if I would claim that as like. I mean, it was on growing up, so, and I think that's like if you I mean, like that is the thing is whenever you can catch like the back half of whenever you catch like the back half of the other generation, like the generation before you or whatever, or like maybe not the generation, but like the age group before you. Whenever you catch the back end of their cartoons, and then whatever, and then you end up with like I said, whenever you end up with whenever like you can catch the back half of I guess what Rugrats, Wild Thornberries, Hey Arnold. I watched the Proud Family a decent amount too. Like that was the Disney show, Disney Channel. The American Dragon Jake Long was Disney Channel. Kim Possible was Disney Channel. Okay, so let's give Disney Channel some due. But I mean, you see what I mean? Uh, and TV just ain't the same. TV just is not the same at all. It is unfair how bad that kids get it nowadays. So, um, if you're watching this, you're growing up now. Sucks for you. You ain't got the TV like I got the TV. But I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because technology is because more people would watch. I guess there's a better chance people watch this than watch TV. So, yeah, it's interesting. It's, interesting. Kane, I'm trying, I, I mean, I realize that the TV shows are just kind of not as good. Like, like, Phineas and Ferb was like, oh my goodness, I went through this. I didn't mention Chowder. I didn't mention Flapjack. I didn't miss, like, I said Camp Lazlo. There was so much crazy, crazy crap that went on. Like, oh my gosh. There was so much just random, like Cartoon Network was in their bag for you are high and you're watching this. Like, they were in their bag on that. People watched Adventure Time and then regular show. Those weren't really my things, but like okay, all right. So growing up, it really felt like this was like the dynamic. You had Nickelodeon, which was that's Nickelodeon was your cartoons. They might have some stuff go a little stray, but this is your cartoons. This is what that's it. Cartoon Network had the Cartoon Network was the goats of what the fuck. Like, they were absolutely crazy. Like, some of them were probably like fever dreams, like just complete like how high did they have to be to do this? So, and then Disney Channel was the more tame and more serious whatever. But Disney Channel ended up being more of a live action for kids to me, which I think is weird because I feel like Nickelodeon like seeing some stuff about that. And also, I seen a YouTube video. I'm sorry to whoever. Uh, but it fed with Rough Ruffman. That was a good show too. So yeah, we're I grew up, and I guess you can throw Arthur and stuff like that in there too. Oh no, I grew up in a great time. I grew up in a great time when it comes to TV. Like, and then so oh don't be like that. Oh, you fluffing mother fluffer. But yeah, like TV was great. Trying to like I'm wondering if there was anything else that I'm just missing too. Because I feel like I've done a good like rundown of a lot of things, and yep. Gosh, come on. Like, it's amazing the stuff that goes on in these games, where it just feels like there ain't no way this isn't scripted. Which I guess everything on games is kind of scripted and coded, and whatever. So yeah, just just um just a way of thinking that's probably not the best. All right, I'm trying. There might be one show because I watched My Life as a Teenage Robot a little bit, but I'm trying to think of. I'll mention some stuff if I come across it, but I'm I mean, Danny Phantom, I made mention of that. SpongeBob, Very Odd Parents, Adventures of Jimmy Neutron. Oh, and then you had Planet Sheen, which was horrible. Then you had whatever it was with Frosty. Oh, Fanboy and Chum Chum, which was Fanboy Chum Chum was absolutely horrible too. Kick Butowski. Oh my goodness, am I forgetting a lot of the Disney XD stuff? I might be forgetting a lot of Disney XD, which um oh, Johnny Test. There was a point where I was watching Johnny Test a lot. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I think that goes to show just how I mean like there is a point where you look at it and you're like, okay, which I guess I was a little like subconscious of like, oh, people will judge me on this, which maybe was why I never gave Naruto or One Piece a chance. Because I remember seeing Naruto on Disney XD, and I was just like, for some reason, like, I don't know how I ever watched new shows because, like, I was always like, oh, what's this? Like, I would like I was always never heard of it, looked it over. But then I say that, but how did I start watching these other shows? And like just because I remember specifically that was my idea. Oh, I gotta mention Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack is the show I have to absolutely mention, and we're going to take on. But Samurai Jack is a show I watched with my dad. I have a DVD for like their like early early stuff, and I'm really I want to watch that with my dad at some point, just for like the memories stuff and just see if it holds up. I should just watch it whenever, anyways, but I just don't end up and have that idea. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Here we go, guys. This is it. This is it. I'm happy I went and healed up because we have a fight. I'm happy we went and healed up because we have a fight now. Alright, what's that? A speed drop. Alright, cool. That's fine. Belly jump. Okay. This is serious. I'm happy to talk all of the TV show stuff. Uh but okay, we're facing stuff for levels 5 levels higher than our things. I'm here for it. I love this now. Oh my goodness. Inte. Uh it's just sucks for you that you're running into the stone wall of the thing that we have the highest level of right now. So oh. But I'm running into a level 4. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. No way. I was about to say. I was about to say if we are just going to flinch everywhere, then what do we even do? Oh my goodness. So. Oh. Pichu. Yeah. But I am recording this on opening day too, so that's maybe hype. Ooh, Astros play the White Sox on opening day. I'm gonna actually have it on. Astros are my team. I figure since we're facing Pichu, I can have. Oh. Astros are my team. They have been my team ever since they were losing 100 games. I've mentioned it enough times. I'm not going to defend myself. Ha ha ha. So I'm, I'm happy. Um, I won't watch too much. I won't watch too much baseball. Um, it'll probably be something that's on while I record, actually, because I mean it's kind of baseball's a second screen game. Um, and that's just how it is. Yeah, I will sometimes have on another screen while I record, which I might go quiet, be like, oh, or I might never pay attention to it at all. I mean, one way or the other. Get like everything's in. It's all interesting. I've watched hockey before. I've watched different basketball games. I don't know if I've had Thursday night football on or Monday night football on recorded, I believe. So I mean, there's a there's a lot of options. I'll put Curse on Steelix. I'll get rid of Bind and put Curse on Steelix. I mean, he's not going. I mean, getting his defense up and his attack up is probably a good call. For Terra, I should go into Darnold. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna actually. First things first, we're going into Chai and we're gonna get the poison off here. That. Oh. No, I think he has already. I want the poison powder. Yes. Okay. Now that he's poisoned, Meganium should be a fairy type, by the way. Like, they need to make that change. Oh my goodness, why Torterra is hype. Look at that damage. It's not very effective, but look at that damage. I don't have a flying type, do I? I'm gonna hit Reflect. Because Torterra is a very dangerous old buddy. A crit could, really hurt here, as in it'll kill us. But Reflect is powerful. I never, I guess, pay attention to the screens and stuff, but Reflect is powerful. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and we're just gonna use moves here. But yeah, Meganium definitely needs to be a fairy type. Because I mean, Grass Fairy would be pretty solid other than when we face other than when you face a poison type. But I mean, think about all the stuff it could do. Just think about it. Um, all right, I probably need to make a change somewhere. Something's got to give. Um, all right. What do we? But now's the time where we realize that Torterra kind of strikes us, because I mean, of course it does. And I was playing. Oh, oh, okay. I was playing through Radical Red with a friend, and yeah, for some reason I'll play Radical Red. I've been playing Pokemon games in my free time compared to. I'm kind of nervous here. That's why I went quiet. Um. Oh, I was with the Reflect. Okay. All right. No. Okay. No healing item. But yeah, I've played through Infinite Fusion. I've done just the first part. I mean, I think I've mentioned that before. Playing through Radical Red, and we noticed that the freeze was a little different. And I'll be honest, I didn't ever remember seeing anything about like uh Frostburn or whatever it was called in Legends Arceus. So yeah, but seeing that I was able to move, and I know I've made mention before that I feel like they really need to have a special attack debuff, and I mean they do have a special attack debuff, and it's in Legends Arceus and in Radical Red, and I'm gonna be honest with you, that's amazing, perfect, and I mean that's kind of what I was wanting. So, and I mean, of course, like something I want would be in my favorite typing. Oh, this is going to be us getting the title bell. Is that Silverwing? What's the title bell? I don't know. But we were able to make it through unscathed. Oh, wait. Almost forgot. According to my friend, the legendary Pokemon will not appear if you just go down the cave at the World Island. Apparently, there's something else you need, or something like that. Okay. Oh, he just. Alright, cool. And with that, that is two very nice episodes. I feel like we've done. Hold on. Um, question of the day: what's your childhood crush? And also, what were some of your favorite TV shows growing up? That'll be it from me, Gone Ostrich, Capital Goo. Peace out.